anything you want to say exo I'm talking about over in Spain? What's the local like? How are people working through this new reality we have going?
I mean, Spain is pretty much open as far as I know. I mean, people are wearing masks everywhere, but we're in the centre of Madrid and it's really busy. You know, restaurants are, I mean, they're not very busy at 7 o'clock at night because the Spaniards like to eat very late, but, you know, the town looks really busy. There's plenty of people out at the golf course. You know, to get into Spain, all you had to do was show proof of vaccination, so there was no other funny rules. Well, it was either proof of a negative test or proof of vaccination, so there was you didn't have to jump through hoops to get in the country like you do other places in the world at the moment. So, you know, they seem to be getting over it here, and talking to a few of the Spanish guys, it's been like that for a little while over here, and it's kind of a nice place to be. 25 degrees and sunny every day so far. We've been here in a couple more weeks, one down in the south and one in Mallorca, so hopefully the weather stays the same and I can enjoy the last couple of weeks in Europe.
Well, we're looking forward to cracking a great score, pocketing yourself some more coin, and relaxing through your last couple of tournaments before we can get back to good old NZ. Ryan Fox, always a pleasure, my friend. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Darcy.
Thanks, Ryan. 8:22 is the All Sport Breakfast off of the text line, which has been alarmingly quiet today. Please pester me. 9292 at ZBZB. Morning, Darcy. No mention other than the sports news of the Wellington-Canterbury match last night. Is that due to the result? Nah, we're looking forward. We're not looking back. We're previewing. We're not reviewing. If you want, I could sit here for 10 minutes and talk about it, but I'm sure people don't. So let's just move forward. Said the desperately sad one-eyed Cantab. Coming up next on the program, Sir Robert Jones, or Bob Jones as he prefers to be called, boxing aficionado, loves his fight sport. Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder 3 coming up this weekend. We'll get Bob's thoughts around that fixture next. Here on
Talk ZB is your home for the world's greatest domestic rugby competition, the Bunnings NPC. All the news, scores and live commentary are here thanks to Kennard's Hire. Search News Talk ZB Sport on iHeartRadio. Bunnings NPC, uniting communities through rugby. News Talk ZB Sports NPC coverage and commentary with Kennard's Hire. Making trade easy with a range of special service benefits exclusive to tradies. Search Kennard's Make Trade Easy.
Restoring the roof on your house. The Ko-Fi guys know you want it done once, done right. And once they're finished, you don't want to see them again. That's why Ko-Fi gives a 12-year warranty, so you won't have to see them again for a long, long time. It all comes from doing a good job with quality materials at a fair price and standing by their work. Not actually standing by it, you actually want them to leave. Visit kofiroofs.co.nz.
With ANZ Internet Banking and the Go Money app, you can do your business banking from wherever you are. You can download statements straight to your computer at the office, your laptop on the couch, or even your smartphone at the beach. Yep, online statements can save time, hassle, and a truckload of trees. To see how ANZ's digital tools can help get your business banking needs sorted, search ANZ Business.
Whether your business has one car or a fleet of utes and trucks, Speedy Signs can help you stand out. They can wrap cars, buses, trains, vans, utes and trucks, and they do. They've even wrapped a few boats and caravans. With graphics, that is, not gift wrap. If you want mobile recognition wherever you go, get wrapped with Speedy Signs. Let them help you grow your business faster. Give them a call today on 0800 SPEEDY or visit speedysigns.co.nz.
We're allowed to have a picnic now.
But no big dinner parties just yet.
Mind you, it's always good to be prepared.
So this week we have a great deal on the fish and pipe with stainless steel dish drawer.
These dish drawers are as easy to open and close as the kitchen drawers.
And both drawers operate independently, so you can run different wash cycles at the same time.
At Magnus Benro this week, only $1,995.
Shop online today at magnusbenro.co.nz.
Magnus Benro 100%.
This is the All Sport Breakfast. News Talk ZB.
We're joined in the program now by boxing aficionado Robert Jones as we look ahead at this weekend's huge clash between Fury and Wilder. And it is huge, quite literally. When we look at the size of these gentlemen. Robert, great to have you on air again. What are you looking forward to most about this particular bout, and welcome?
Well, for a start, at least it's pushing COVID off the bloody news. I've had a gutsful of that. Also, a memorable occasion for me. I managed to book the damn thing in under half an hour with Sky.
Well, congratulations. You're going up in the world.
I mean, normally you can invest an awful lot of time. But anyway, that's by the by. No, it's interesting. It's their third meeting, and Fury is a huge favourite, but you can never discount anyone. He's probably got the biggest punch in boxing heavyweight history, and he can hurt anyone. He's certainly not Fury unconscious, but he's got remarkable recuperative powers, and he bounced up again. He was out cold, lying on the canvas in their first bout, but he wasn't well ready for it, Fury. He'd been off for a couple of years, as you know. It's hard to see past him, but you can never deny a puncher's chance. But their body language at their press conference did not exude confidence from the American.
So where does it sit around the current heavyweight conversation? Because there are so many players now up in that top level, a lot of them coming out of England. Where does it sit for you in that echelon?
There's nobody out there, I think, that would put it with Fury. And, the Ukrainian is a very clever boxer, the cruiserweight. Yes, but, he's just going to be overwhelmed by sheer size and hand speed and whatnot. And equally, I wouldn't like his chances against Wilder, because sooner or later Wilder's going to hit him, and anyone bar Fury, if he hits, is going to be out cold. And that was the thing. He has a perfect boxer's physique, but he never bothered using it because it was too easy just to knock people out. Now, here's what gets me. He didn't improve after the first fight. In fact, he deteriorated. Why will he improve after a third one? I mean, he should have learned that he was in against Fury, who won the first fight, as you know. They called it a draw. And Fury wasn't even properly prepared, had been off for 2 years, this sort of thing. And yet Fury just swamped him. It's hard to see any other outcome than that again. But it's still, as always, with heavyweight boxing, and particularly with Fury, it's always colourful and interesting. And, you never know.
Well, you mentioned Usyk before, and that fight up against Anthony Joshua. Is he spent? Is he a done force, do you think, now at that level?
Well, I would have thought so. I mean, they were both going to get £100 million each, that's $200 million, and it's hard to see that it will attract that market. Joshua, he'd be swamped by Fury. He'd be intimidated by him, I think, because he's obviously easily intimidated. So that's very disappointing, because that was going to be a great showdown, albeit I don't think it would have lasted very long, but who knows. But look, they keep coming, Darcy, as you know. You think, we're going into a lie. I've watched that over the 60, 70 years of boxing involvement, since I was a boy, and then you have these pet parrots who say, well, boxing's in a bad state in New Zealand or something, and then along comes a fresh star, and it gets resurrected, and that's equally true in the wider, world scene. So I think that the heavyweight scene